We're Zhang and Holly, and for the last few weeks we've been exploring Vietnam. We've travelled through Hoi An and Da Nang, experiencing some incredible moments, and a few we definitely didn't see coming.
First night in Vietnam.
Worst ever. They won't let us leave. Oh my god.
And now, for the final stop on our journey, we've arrived in Hanoi. Known for its chaotic streets, rich history and famous old quarter, Hanoi is one of Vietnam's most fascinating cities. Will Hanoi finally change our minds about Vietnam? Hit subscribe and let's find out.
We have arrived. We're in Hanoi. We've made it. We're so excited to explore this new place in Vietnam. Time to eat. We're absolutely starving, so we're hoping something will be open.
Yeah, it's coming up to midnight and we're here out in Hanoi after dark. We haven't been out yet, so it's nice to see how it's going to be comparing to the daytime.
That guy's singing for his life. He's actually got quite a good voice. Just another quiet night in Vietnam. It's quite late for a walking tour, isn't it? Maybe a beer crawl.
Beer crawl, must be. Beer crawl or an all-night alcohol tour?
Digging random holes at night here in Hanoi. As you do.
Man's just watching the woman do the shoveling. I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to be, but...
Right, I'm starving. Where's this place? I feel like we've been walking for 50 years.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Hopefully it's not in
Hopefully it's not down there. There's a lot of alleyways in Hanoi that don't look very welcoming. I think we've arrived at the spot. There's literally no one in there, so I'm hoping that isn't a bad sign. Wish us luck, guys. We had noodles with stir-fried beef and veggies. It was okay. Oh, I'm in the way of a car. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but what can you expect at 11:30 at night, right?
Right, more like 12:30.
Oh, 12:30. I'm sleepwalking. Gonna head back to the hotel now. This is a late night for us. We're gonna catch some sleep and we'll be heading somewhere quite exciting tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned.
Today we're at Train Street, one of Hanoi's most famous avenues. It feels like I'm back on the railways again. It's good to be here and it's a very cool place. So we're just currently looking for our coffee spot. Should just be here now. Coffee 66. Here we go, we've arrived. So we've come to Cafe 61.
Next train is at 1 p.m. so we haven't got too long to wait. So we've ordered a couple of coffees and we're just taking in the surroundings. This is so beautiful. It's very unique.
We've gone for the hot salt coffee. We haven't had that before, and we've got hot coconut coffee as well.
Yeah, we've tried them both in the iced version.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why we chose hot because it's absolutely boiling, but
It makes a change.
Yeah. We asked the owner of Cafe 61 and he suggested the hot one, so we want to give it a try.
Xin chào.
Coffee coconut, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It smells very sweet. It tastes very sweet.
Nice, it's really good. It's like a cappuccino, but a bit sweeter and not as strong.
20 minutes left to go, guys. We're multitasking here. We're looking at cheap flights for our next destination on the map and waiting for the train. Okay, so it's past 1 o'clock. This train isn't very efficient, is it? Where is the train?
I've still got 12:59 on my watch. I don't know what Holly's talking about.
Oh, fair enough. It's got 1 minute. When you come here to Train Street, there will be lots of people trying to get you into their cafes. Just be aware of that when you come. You're going to be pestered a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah, we specifically chose to come to this place, so we knew we were coming here and we avoided anyone that wasn't the name we were looking for. So that's a good way to do it. Also, there's going to be people coming up to you and selling stuff.
The anticipation is nuts. I can't wait. It's late now, by the way. This is like the UK. And the trains are late.
Just heard the noise. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
so cool. You have to come to Train Street in Hanoi in Vietnam. That was nuts. What an experience.
I didn't expect it to be that good, but it exceeded all expectations, and you are literally like super close to the track.
Your face is like there.
Yeah. The last time I've been on the tracks like this is when I was on the London Underground, so a long time ago. Super great experience. Who thought a street for trains would be as famous as it is? Definitely worth coming. All that excitement has left us hungry and ready to eat. It's time for lunch now. We're heading to a nice cool spot for our local dish. We've already had it before, but it's a great one. So we've gone for the special blend, the egg, the beef, and we've added char siu as well inside.
This banh mi in Hanoi is coming a close second to what we had in Hoi An. The char siu in there is absolutely delicious. The flavour is amazing with the pate.
It's so nice that you can have good food here. Well, it's helped to change our opinion about Vietnam, and it's definitely better when it's affordable as well. It came into 35,000 each. At this point, cheaper than the Dartford crossing or getting across the whole Humber Bridge in the UK. A sandwich for that price, absolutely fantastic, as well as it being tasty. Can't go wrong.
Just waiting for our grab. I'm wondering where to next on the map.
Next up to Cafe Giang, the birthplace of Vietnam's famous egg coffee. Back in 1946, during a time when milk was in short supply, the bartender came up with a clever alternative, and that simple invention became one of Hanoi's most iconic drinks.
We're in Cafe Giang. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. So guys, legend has it that egg coffee came about in quite a funny, unique way.
Someone was trying to make a coffee and they realised they had no milk, so instead of going to buy some, they just tried it with an egg, and it worked, I guess, and here it is to this day.
Yeah, the rest is history, and the egg coffee is going to be in our belly soon.
It's a really cool place. They have lots of seating areas, but all the way downstairs is packed, upstairs is packed. We've come on a weekday as well, and apparently it gets even busier on a weekend. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is cacao and this is ice.
Oh, it appears I've got a bit on my nose, so very eggy. In a way, you think having an egg coffee would be quite strange, but it works well because it's like whipped egg. It's creamy, it's nice and delicious, and it's got that coffee taste to it.
It's literally like a dessert, but the hot version is even better. Very nice. I really enjoyed that egg coffee, and the fact that it originates here in Hanoi, you gotta have it. Did you like it?
I did, but once I got deeper into the coffee itself, I felt like it was a bit bitter.
So basically you gotta come here and try it yourself.
Yeah, and see if you find it better.
Vietnam's history is everywhere you look, and travelling through the country opened our eyes to a culture and a history we knew so little about. But more than that, it opened our hearts and reminded us just how much travel can teach us.
It's great to see the contrast in the night and the day here in Hanoi. The streets are just like so quiet now. Xin chào.
It's a beautiful street, but when it's busy and it's nighttime, you can't actually get into the road.
Yeah, it doesn't look so beautiful.
Yeah,
There's just drunk people just rolling around.
Messy everywhere, yeah, but it's lovely like this, you know.
We just found this temple and it's like 20 Vietnamese dong to enter, so we're not going to enter because we've seen enough temples now in Southeast Asia.
And we're heading to another location, but really nice just to have this here.
Yeah.
And you pass it by, great.
In the middle of the crazy streets.
Yeah.
So if you want some peace and quiet, head to this temple.
I checked anyway, Sunday, no flights, Monday, so
It is so hot, guys. So we've stopped at one of our favourite cafes here in Hanoi to catch up on a bit of work. Also to refresh with this lovely ginger beer. Their homemade brew. Oh, it's so nice, so refreshing. And it's nice to be out of the heat for a little while.
It's clear that Hanoi is a city where history, culture and everyday life seem to blend together. With over 1,000 years of history, you can still see the influence of Chinese and French rule in its architecture and traditions. But what really stood out was the cafe culture, the street food, and how much of daily life happens right on the streets.
It's time for some food, guys. We are heading to a local spot, just trying to make sure I don't die, called Bun Cha and it's street food at its finest, apparently. Best in Hanoi.
So the Bun Cha was delicious. The pork was so nice.
For me, one of the best meals that I've had in the whole of Vietnam. It's got crispy pork in there as well. I don't know how they keep it so crispy.
Yeah.
It's so delicious. And the soup itself, it was so nice, wasn't it?
Very flavourful, yeah. It had like a sweetness, but it wasn't too much. And you can also make it more savoury with garlic and chili oil and stuff like that.
Yeah, the rice noodles, everything was so nice. We're definitely coming back here.
And it came to a total of 200,000 Vietnamese dong.
Since we've been in Vietnam, our hotel or living accommodations haven't been really going to plan. A bit scammy along the way. So we did spend a hell of a lot of time looking for this place to make sure everything was going to be okay for us to stay here. And it is a legit place. Thankfully, it was a little bit more than we wanted to pay for, but we had to make sure that it was somewhere that would be comfortable, be able to work from, was clean, and was actually real. There's just one feature in this room that's the best of all. Watch this, guys.
No, you don't. That's crazy. I've never seen that in a hotel room before.
So today is meant to be our last day here in Hanoi, but we cannot leave. They won't let us leave. The flights just aren't available. Every time Jean tries to book us a flight out of here, it keeps being cancelled because it keeps saying there's nothing available or the flight is gone.
Gutted, to be honest. Wanted to get away, get to the next country and get cracking.
It's just obviously extra expense now that we could be using for the next destination. So we've checked out of the hotel that we've been staying in because it's not affordable for us to stay there any longer. They won't do any kind of deal. So we're at the moment hunting for a new place to stay, which actually will be helpful for you if you are coming to stay in Hanoi. We're going to check out a hostel that we've got a recommendation of.
It's proven to be a bit of a challenge because we're looking at reviews and there's so much difference. If you'd watched the first video, you understand the issue we had in Da Nang. So we're also trying to avoid that obviously here as well, but so far not much luck. So we'll see how it goes.
And for some of the prices that they're charging, considering we're still in low season, it's not the best really. And cleanliness is the most important thing for us. As long as it's clean, safe, and we can work from there, that's all we're really bothered about. But yeah, hopefully we'll find somewhere. Wish us luck, guys. Who knows, maybe these extra days that we're here in Hanoi, we'll grow to love it. Hostel was just off of this crazy busy road, which is good because it's quite quiet. You've got a safe, quiet place to come back to and rest. However, the 6-bed dorm did seem a bit cramped. How much was a 6-bed? It's 200 a night, right?
Yeah, 200 a night. No, sorry, 250 a night for the 6-bed. 200 a night for the 8-bed, but the 8-bed actually looks quite good even though it's an extra 2 beds. It's a longer room in general. I
couldn't film the ones with the dorms because obviously people are in there. But then they had the private room, which was 1,000, right?
A million.
Sorry, a million per night. You can get hotel rooms
about the same sort of price.
The same sort of price. Cleaner, some of them you get breakfast included as well. So I just think for the price, it doesn't really make sense to get the hostel. So we're going to go and check out an actual hotel now to see how it compares. We've stumbled into the classic classic hotel. I'm not sure what we're doing here, but we're trying our luck.
We've got to see the prices since we're here.
Okay, so that was laughable because obviously it was a completely other end of the scale. Absolutely beautiful hotel, smelled wonderful.
Although, in saying that, I think we probably could have stayed there. But of course, it's only the executive room available. Sorry, we only have the most expensive room here, and unfortunately, this is the price.
So, we've got a room, guys. We have checked in to a place called Classy Central. It's quite a new hotel, so we are taking a bit of a risk, but we have looked at the rooms, we've checked them out. They're looking pretty good, clean, fresh. They haven't got too many reviews, but we've just been stood with the receptionist lady, who's absolutely wonderful, for about the last hour trying to check in.
So I agree with what Holly said, but the fact that it is a new place is maybe a positive as well on the other hand, because essentially how bad can it be, you know? They've just started opening, so there shouldn't be any room for issues basically. Just in regards to fees, we paid a 5% bank fee in the end. I would suggest getting your Wise wallet if you have this, or your digital payment app ready, so you can make a transfer. Obviously it'll be minimal fees that way, or of course in cash. As you know, most of Asia is like this, so cash payments are accepted and heavily preferred, I would assume, here as well. After trying for an hour to sort out my own account, it wouldn't work for some reason. I don't know why. Had to bite my teeth on the 5% fee. A bit annoyed about that, but another hour wasted was not beneficial. We need to crack on with some work. So we're settled into the room and we're gonna head straight out, find a nice coffee shop and get set up. Ready for coffee, Holly?
Yes, let's go. Now this is a gem of a place, especially for us when we need somewhere to work.
Wish you'd known it sooner, but...
Yeah. Luckily we're here for a few more days, so it's definitely a place we'll consider using again. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm starting to like it.
Before breakfast, we stopped for a quick coffee. As we wandered through the streets, it seemed like we were noticing cafes we'd somehow missed before. There were so many of them, each one so inviting. One thing we definitely love is Vietnam's coffee culture. Bun Cha was something we really wanted to try while we were in Hanoi, so we were really pleased to stumble across this little place that had just opened. It felt like we'd found it exactly at the right time.
Okay, let's give this a whirl. That's not what I was expecting at all, and it's absolutely delicious. I love it. I want more.
Totally unexpected. Glad we passed by. We were looking for this and we come across it. Crispy chicken, light rice and lovely flavourful sauce to go with it.
That was just the warm-up, guys. On to the main breakfast at the famous Pho Ten, located in the old quarter of Hanoi.
This is literally what we came to Vietnam for. Rich flavoured broth with a good helping of beef. I got the half done and the well done mixed together. It was really tasty, the half done beef. It was like, you know, medium after that point.
I'm really glad that we tried the authentic pho here in Hanoi, Vietnam.
And just like that, our journey through Vietnam has come to an end. It's been a real mix of highs and lows, and while Vietnam wasn't quite the right fit for us, that doesn't mean we didn't appreciate everything it had to offer. It opened our eyes to a completely different culture, introduced us to some amazing food, and gave us plenty of experiences we'll never forget. Sometimes traveling somewhere isn't about falling in love with a place, it's about discovering what you do and don't connect with. And Vietnam certainly gave us plenty to think about. We hope you've enjoyed coming along for the ride and experiencing Vietnam with us. If you've enjoyed the series, make sure you subscribe to the channel to see where in the world we travel to next.
And we're off! Woohoo!
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.